Ashleigh Barty, Petra Kvitova, Simona Halep, Andy Murray pay tribute following world number 1's retirement announcement. Fellow Grand Slam winners Petra Kvitova and Simona Halep, Andy Murray and Australian Prime Minister Scott Morrison were among those to hail Ashleigh Barty's accomplishments following her retirement announcement. Tributes have been paid to Ashleigh Barty from the world of tennis and beyond following the world number 1's shock decision to retire from the sport. The reigning Australian Open and Wimbledon champion made the announcement with a video posted on her Instagram account, bringing to an end a career which has seen her win 3 Grand Slams and earn over $23 million, £17.39 million, in prize money at the age of 25. Recommended. 1/5. National Football League permutations. Who can be promoted and relegated on final day? Read more. Recommended by 2-time Grand Slam winners Petra Kvitova and Simona Halep were among the fellow players to laud Barty and send their best wishes as the Australian moves into the next phase of her life. Barty announces shock retirement at age of 25. Download the Sky Sports app. Ash, I have no words. Actually, you are showing your true class leaving tennis in this beautiful way, Kvitova wrote on her Twitter account. I am so happy I could share the court with you. Tennis will never be the same without you. I admire you as a player and a person. Wishing you only the Halep, meanwhile, wondered if there would be another switch of sports for Barty, who had a stint playing cricket for Brisbane Heat in the Women's Big Bash League while taking a break from tennis in 2015 and is a 4-handicap golfer. Ash, what can I say, you know I have tears, right? Halep posted on her Twitter account. My friend, I will miss you on tour. You were different and special, and we shared some amazing moments. What's next for you? Grand Slam champion in golf? Other players to send tributes to Barty following her retirement announcement included compatriot Daria Saville and world number 8 Karolina Pliskova. So much respect for you, Ash. Saville wrote, your whole career you've done it your way. Always followed your heart and I hope you keep doing this. Pliskova added, congrats on an incredible career, Ash. It was a privilege to share a court with you. Wishing you all the best in your next chapter, at Ashleigh Barty. You will missed. Ashleigh Barty career timeline. April 2000. Begins playing tennis at age 4 in at the West Brisbane Tennis Centre with coach Jim Joyce. April 2010. Turns professional aged just 14 and reaches semi-finals in only her second tournament. July 2011. Defeats Irina Kromachova in the girls' singles final at Wimbledon 7-5, 7-6. September 2014. Announces she is going on hiatus from tennis as she takes up cricket and signs with Brisbane Heat for the inaugural Women's Big Bash League WBBL season in 2015. February 2016. Announces she is returning to professional tennis at the end of the WBBL season, explaining the success she achieved so early in her career had overwhelmed her and caused her to take a step back. February 2017. Wins her first WTA title at the Malaysian Open and rises to number 17 in the world. June 2019. Becomes the first Australian woman in 46 years to win the French Open after defeating Marketa Vondrousova 6-1, 6-3. July 2021. Beats Karolina Pliskova 6-3, 6-7, 6-3 to become the first Australian woman to win Wimbledon in 41 years. January 2022. Beats American Danielle Collins 6-3, 7-6, 7-2 to win the Australian Open title, becoming the first home player to win the event for 44 years. Former world number 1 Tracy Austin is in no doubt Barty will be missed on the court and praised her approach to her sport and life in general. Happy for you, at Ashleigh Barty, to go out on your terms, but the tennis world will miss a great champion, Austin wrote. Love your elegant, athletic style of play and have always been impressed with the way you handle yourself on and off the court. Enjoy the next chapter. It was a view echoed by Britain's former men's number 1 Andy Murray, who simply wrote, happy for at Ashleigh Barty, gutted for tennis. What a player. Women's Tennis Association, WTA, CEO Steve Simon hailed Barty's contribution to the sport and wished her well for the future. With her accomplishments at the Grand Slams, WTA finals and reaching the pinnacle ranking of number 1 in the world, she has clearly established herself as one of the great champions of the WTA, Simon said. We wish Ash only the very best and know that she will continue to be a tremendous ambassador for the sport of tennis as she embarks on this new chapter of her life. We will miss her. Tennis Australia CEO Craig Tiley admitted his surprise at Barty's retirement announcement, having been there to witness her become the first home player for 44 years to win the Australian Open in January, but expects her to excel in whatever she pursues next. One of the highlights in my career was standing next to her after she won, and I never would have thought that 3 months later we would have been having this conversation about Ash retiring, Tiley told Sky News Australia. It's once in a lifetime that someone like Ash comes along. But whatever she does, she's going to achieve great things and we respect her decision. Away from tennis, Australia Prime Minister Scott Morrison paid tribute to Barty, who is of Indigenous descent, citing her as an inspirational figure for so many people. I particularly want to say thank you to you, Ash, for inspiring a generation of young people and particularly a generation of young Indigenous people in this country, Morrison said. None of us will forget, of course, the triumphant win in Wimbledon, and none of us will ever forget that incredible comeback down there at the Australian Open this year, which once again showed everybody what you can do when you really apply yourself.